In a twist more shocking than any K-drama plotline, South Korea woke up last Friday to a revelation that has gripped the entire nation. Fans across Asia and beyond were left stunned, confused, and undeniably curious after multiple media outlets broke the news. Dara, former One icon and one of Korea's most beloved celebrities, is pregnant. And the father? None other than acclaimed actor Jung. The announcement sent shockwaves through social media, dominating headlines and trending topics across all platforms. The real bombshell, however, wasn't just the pregnancy. Within hours, both stars' agencies released a joint statement confirming that the couple is planning a private wedding in August, barely a month away. For fans who had never seen the two even publicly acknowledge a relationship, the double news of pregnancy and imminent nuptials felt like being hit by a thunderclap on a clear summer day. So how did we get here? How did two of Korea's most carefully curated public figures manage to hide a relationship serious enough to lead to marriage, and a baby? This is the untold story of love, secrecy, and a decision that changed the landscape of Hollywood forever. It all reportedly began at the tail end of 2023. Dara and Jung, both seasoned veterans of the entertainment industry, attended a fashion gala in Paris, according to an anonymous insider. Were introduced by a mutual friend in the luxury fashion world. While both were known for their elegance and grace, their personalities couldn't be more different. Dara, known for her quirky charm and eternal youth, was seen as playful and spontaneous. Jung, by contrast, had built a reputation as a thoughtful, somewhat reserved actor. For his dramatic depth, despite their differences, sparks flew. The insider recounts that the two hit it off immediately, staying in touch long after the gala. For months, there were whispers, a photo here, a stray Instagram like there, but nothing concrete. We're careful. Extremely careful. The romance, it seems, rushed away from the public eye, using mutual friends, private residences, and even overseas trips to avoid detection. Dara and Jung managed to nurture their growing bond. Were spotted once in Tokyo in February 2024, though fans quickly dismissed it as coincidence. There were always signs, one netizen tweeted after the news broke. Matching necklaces, cryptic captions. We just didn't connect the dots. One industry source close to Dara said, she wanted to protect what they had. She's been through so much in the spotlight. And Jung was the first person in years who made her feel grounded. As their relationship deepened, the couple grew bolder but still avoided public acknowledgement. Their agencies were reportedly aware of the relationship but chose not to confirm or deny, citing privacy. Then, in early June 2025, Dara began to feel unwell during a photo shoot in Milan. According to close friends, she initially dismissed it as exhaustion from travel, but a discreet visit to a private clinic confirmed what no one expected: she was pregnant. The news reportedly hit Dara like an emotional tsunami. At 40, she had made peace with the idea of not having children. The pregnancy was unplanned but, as one friend described, a miracle she didn't know she wanted. When she told Jung, he was speechless. According to sources, he held her hand for nearly an hour, saying nothing. Then, without hesitation, he told her, "We're going to do this right." Still, the decision to get married so quickly wasn't purely romantic. South Korea's entertainment industry has long operated under the pressure of public image and societal expectations. Unwed celebrity pregnancies often spark backlash. The couple knew they had limited time before the tabloids took the narrative into their own hands. In the early morning hours of July 5, Dispatch broke the story. Citing anonymous tips and photographs of Dara at a prenatal clinic, the outlet claimed strong evidence of pregnancy. Within hours, social media exploded. Dara, ever the graceful communicator, took matters into her own hands. She posted a heartfelt letter to fans on Instagram, written in Korean and English. "This was not something we planned," she wrote, "but it is something we now cherish. I ask for your understanding, love, and support as I enter this new chapter of my life." The letter, though tender, sent shockwaves. For many fans, Dara had always been the eternal single girl, focusing on her career, never publicly linked to anyone. Her step into the role of wife and mother to be changed everything. Jung Il-woo remained silent for a full day before issuing his own statement. Life surprises us, he began. But sometimes, it gives us exactly what we didn't know we needed. I have loved quietly, and now I will love publicly. Dara and I are preparing for the future, together. That future, it appears, begins with a wedding. According to inside sources, the couple will wed in Jeju Island in late August. The event will be small, private, and devoid of media. Only close friends and family will be in attendance. Still, rumors abound. Some claim the wedding will be star-studded with appearances from Park Bom and CL, former 2NE1 members, along with Lee Min-ho, Kim Go-eun, and even G-Dragon. Others speculate that the entire affair is a front for a new variety show documenting their journey into parenthood. The truth remains closely guarded, but one thing is clear: this is not just a personal moment for Dara and Jung. This is a cultural moment for Korea. It forces a reckoning with outdated expectations and opens up conversations about love, privacy, and the humanity of stars. As preparations for the wedding kick into high gear, the nation remains gripped by every update, every rumor, and every emotional Instagram post. Fans are divided, some delighted, some disappointed, and some simply stunned. But whether you view it as a scandal or a fairy tale, Dara and Jung Il-woo's sudden love story has rewritten the script of Korean celebrity culture. And the story isn't over yet. In part 2, we delve into the chaos of wedding planning under intense scrutiny, the public's mixed reaction, and what the future may hold for Korea's newest it couple, plus the baby that started it all. As the wedding date loomed closer, Jeju Island became the epicenter of media speculation and fan hysteria. The luxurious private estate chosen for the ceremony was heavily guarded, surrounded by tight-lipped staff and a growing crowd of drones, journalists, and curious fans. Wedding preparations were underway in a whirlwind of secrecy, but leaks were inevitable. One wedding planner, speaking anonymously, revealed that Dara and Jung insisted on a minimalist, nature-inspired ceremony. They wanted to keep it intimate, sincere, and untouched by spectacle. The planner said it wasn't about glamour. It was about a moment that felt real to them. The guest list was just under 50 names. Attendees signed non-disclosure agreements, and phones were confiscated at the gate. Still, blurry photos surfaced. CL arriving in a sleek green dress, Park Bom holding a sunflower bouquet, and a tall man in sunglasses later confirmed as G-Dragon walking quietly through the back entrance. On the morning of the wedding, was predicted but never came. The ceremony took place at golden hour. String lights hanging between cedar trees and soft jazz playing in the background. Dara wore a flowing, shoulder hanbok-inspired gown, custom made by a local designer. Jung Il-woo, dressed in a tailored ivory suit, couldn't take his eyes off her. Their vows, shared quietly before a hushed crowd, were a mixture of Korean and English. "I never thought I'd find this kind of peace," Dara said, her voice shaking. Jung responded simply, "You taught me what love without fear looks like." After the ceremony, the couple didn't offer any post-wedding photos to media outlets. They flew back to Seoul 2 days later and disappeared from the public eye, reportedly taking a short honeymoon in Switzerland before Dara's third trimester began. Back home, the reaction was electric. Social media split down the middle. Hashtags like #DaraWooWedding and #UnexpectedFairyTale trended worldwide. While some netizens expressed skepticism, even anger, over the rushed nature of the wedding, others questioned the timing, speculating whether Dara's pregnancy was an orchestrated PR move. Despite the deeply emotional tone of both stars' messages, television pundits debated the cultural implications of such a high-profile marriage sparked by an unplanned pregnancy. One panelist on KBS said, "This changes everything. We're seeing celebrities taking ownership of their private lives in a way that was unthinkable 10 years ago." Brands that had worked with Dara or Jung Il-woo also issued mixed reactions. Some extended congratulations. Others quietly removed promotional images from their websites, fearing backlash or shifts in market sentiment. A luxury skincare company rumored to have a solo deal with Dara postponed a new product launch indefinitely. But amidst the chaos, something unexpected began to emerge: solidarity. Fellow celebrities began speaking out in support. It tweeted, wishing them a future filled with love. "Everyone deserves that." Park Seo-joon posted an Instagram story with a blurry photo of the couple dancing under the stars, captioned, "Beautiful night. Beautiful people." Following weeks, media attention gradually cooled. The couple stayed silent, declining interview requests and turning down offers for reality shows and documentaries. "We want this time to be ours," Jung was quoted in a short statement released by his agency. Still, whispers circulated about a possible documentary being filmed privately, to be released years later when their child was older. Industry insiders believe Dara and Jung are building not just a family, but a legacy. By early October, Dara was spotted again, this time at a prenatal yoga center in Gangnam, glowing and visibly at peace. When approached by fans, she smiled, placed a finger to her lips, and whispered, "Keep it quiet." Jung, meanwhile, returned briefly to shooting a historical drama. On set, co-stars described him as calmer, more centered. One assistant director said, "He talks about fatherhood every day." He's already changed. As the year draws to a close, the story of Dara and Jung Il-woo continues to linger in public consciousness. Not just because of its sensational beginning, but because of what it represents, a shift, a break from tradition, a love that didn't follow the rules, but perhaps rewrote them. Their child, due early next year, is already dubbed the Hala Baby. Fan clubs have created support pages, while parenting brands are rumored to be lining up endorsement deals. Yet the couple has made it clear, this is not a commercial moment. This is a private one. Rare final message posted on her fan cafe, Dara wrote, "I never imagined this chapter, but I'm here, and I'm happy. Thank you for growing with me." And so, the curtain falls on one of the most unexpected love stories Korea has ever seen. Not with scandal, but with grace. Not with denial, but with acceptance. Not with a polished PR campaign, but with the raw, beautiful truth of two people choosing love, and a life